Yo, what's up? This is OG Kyle Dusty, and you're tuned in to this week's Beats and Critique.
Yo, what's up? Once again, we're here with Beats and Critique. I'm here with my guest, 1020 Tap. How are we doing, 1020 Tap?
We're doing fantastic. The weather's beautiful. It's Friday. What more can I ask for?
Right? Ain't no stopping. Everything is popping. It's Friday night because whatever Ice Cube said. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We love Ice Cube.
Oh, for sure. All right. So getting into like the meat and potatoes of like this, you're a local producer. So tell me about like starting off, what's your favorite BPM to use when you're producing?
Probably like 140 to like 160 range. I like it up tempo normally.
Oh, felt that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I usually try to keep it like my favorite BPM is 152 for some reason. I just usually gravitate to that. It's probably because like hyperpop's around that, and I'm usually
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's definitely a good range to work in. It's not too fast, but it's like fast enough, you know. Good vibes on that tempo range.
Yeah, for sure. I make Yeet type beats and stuff, and tell me about like what if you ever make loops, what are your favorite like synths to use when you make loops?
Oh, definitely like Electra. Nexus is good. Omnisphere has a couple good sounds, but I definitely really gravitate towards Electra. It just loads the fastest on my computer, to be honest with you.
I feel that.
Makes it easy.
You know, to be honest, with you, I have Electra, but I like bought like the software for some reason. Like I actually have the CD, just chilling at my house if I ever need to like upload it. Like if the internet's not working.
Oh yeah.
The really fucked up part is like Electra makes you like have this key that like you can only download it once, and like I think it expires. Like it's like some sort of like email or some shit, but like you have to download it, and like I downloaded both the Mac and Windows version just in case I ported to like Mac or something later on.
Damn, I didn't know that about Electra.
Yeah, but like I should have pirated it, to be honest. It was like $200. You know what I'm saying? Could have spent that on something better, like, you know.
Yeah, music plugins are crazy expensive.
Yeah, facts. Like Omnisphere is like $400, and like to be honest, like it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Omnisphere definitely has some good sounds, but $400 is crazy for that because there's so many sounds on there. It's kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you.
Straight up, like it's crazy. Like going off on that, what's your favorite key to use when you're like producing? Like, what's your favorite key to make beats with?
I normally work in like minor scales, probably like E minor or D sharp minor, preferably. But I really work with those ones. I like the chord progressions you can get out of those with the bass notes, and how they'll hit with the 808s.
Oh, right. Yeah, I usually gravitate towards like E flat minor, like or D sharp minor. I don't know why, but I really like the sounds of those like keys.
Yeah, I think they're definitely the best ones to work out of, in my opinion.
Yeah, I usually just like slap some gross beat on them after like putting some chords out on the piano roll.
Yeah, gross beat's fire.
Yeah, straight up. What's your favorite stock plugin? Because I know you use a lot of stock plugins in your production.
I mean, when I'm making loops, I'll definitely start with like Fruity Keys. So I like that one, but I'll normally switch it over to some like Omnisphere Keyscape for the piano. But I like the Fruity Parametric EQ2, and just classic Fruity Reverb, to be honest with you, for plugins. Those type of plugins, at least.
Yeah, for sure. Like, to be honest, you know what I call Fruity Parametric EQ2 nowadays?
What's that?
Downgraded Fab Filter. Can't even front.
Well, I don't even have a comeback for that one.
Not dissing on nobody, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's like very blocky compared to like Fab Filter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Fruity Reverb, I mean, I showed you that trick with the cone filtering and the reverb and stuff. It makes sounds more like, full sounding, I guess you could say.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely, I've been using that one a lot recently.
Yeah, for sure. Like, tell me about like sampling. You know what I'm saying? What's your process about sampling?
Like sampling other songs or like sampling loops or.
You know, like you find a song off YouTube, like you know how like sometimes like I get you and me in the lab and I find some R&B song or something.
You know, really what I try to do is I like to find like a good melody part where there's no drums, no vocals to start off with, just to give me a little something to go on. And then I usually, if I don't have the stems, I like to find a good part with some vocals in it.
Right.
Just a catchy part. So maybe probably like the hook. And then normally I throw it to you and you'll either gross beat it or pitch it up, pitch it down. So really that's all I do. I don't really do too much because the only time I really work with samples is when I'm working with you. But that's normally what I'll do. Yeah, I mean, that's the sauce that I use, really.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, you kind of mix the tracks and, like, to your liking and, like, put the drums on it. And then I kind of just, like, you know, go to town on it and just friggin' actually master the friggin' track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the 1-2 punch, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, that's a good way to describe it. Like, we're like the friggin' Neptunes in its prime. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Pharrell and Chad Hugo. The most forgettable man in production, probably. But, like, I know you. Like, not gonna lie. Going on next, do you ever, like, you know, when you're, like, mixing your beats, right? Do you ever, like, put them on different speakers, like, bounce them or something? Like, you know, see how they translate to, like, different sound systems?
I have before. I used to do that a lot when I first started making beats, but now it's kind of, I don't know, I just have it to, I've gotten it to where I don't really do that anymore because first of all, where I normally, if I'm making beats at home, I don't really have the option to just switch to another set of speakers without bouncing it. And most of the time, if I bounce something, it's like I'm done with it at that point in time. But no, I used to do that a lot. I used to take and put them in the car, put them on different speakers around the house. But not anymore as much as I probably should, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because you know how, like, I have in the dorm my Apogee Duet interface, like the friggin', like, you know, the nub thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like, because I can just switch between, if I want to, my headphones or my like speakers, which is always good and stuff. Do you, like, I think you told me once before you had a Scarlett or something. Like, do you still have a interface chilling at home?
I do. I use the Scarlett, and actually, I just someone just gave me shoot, I forgot the name of it. I'm drawing a blank on it, but I can switch now. I just have to find like another speaker to switch to, and I have to set it up with that interface.
Right.
So I should probably honestly get on that, but
Yeah. To be honest, I used to have a Scarlett, like whatever it's called. I like, you know what I'm talking, 2i Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Yeah. I used to have one of those, but like honestly, I found no use for it after a while, and like the software was just kind of fucky. So like,
yeah, I don't even use the software. I just use it because it's just easy. Like I don't have to do I really just need the volume to go up and down and the sound to come on my speakers. I don't do any recording or anything on it. So
yeah, like Macs, like to be honest, like you've seen how like my Duet can just plug into your Mac seamlessly and go to town. Yeah, like Windows, bro, you have to fucking download all this shit before and then restart the computer before you can even try to do that. Also, it was invented for Mac too, so there's that.
Yeah, shut on Mac.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Like you can also like simulate Windows in there, which is kind of dope too. I'm not gonna front. Like that's something that you can't do the other way.
I don't think I've ever experimented with that ever.
Yeah, it's from a long time ago. Like like you could do that ever since like 2019-ish.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude. But like I don't see it as a viable like thing to do because you're like having an operating system inside an operating system. Like the processing would be fucking killer.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, here's an offhand question. What do you think is the key to the universe?
Ooh. The key to the universe is a bag of Ruffles, sour cream and cheddar chips, buffalo chicken pizza, but with ranch, not blue cheese,
Right.
and some mango tango juice. And since it's coming up on summertime, I'm gonna rock with some Malibu. I think that is the key to the universe.
Right. Like that actually sounds pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Just like laying back and friggin' drinking some Malibu with some friggin' chips, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, summertime's coming up. It's just a vibe.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes I have a nasty last night. To be honest, I got like beer, like 6-pack of beer, like I was telling you, for like $3, right? And I just went to friggin' town on friggin' like I had some pizza rolls in my freezer.
Pizza rolls, those are slept on, I feel like.
Yeah, no doubt. Straight up. Speaking of like like sauce. Like can you give your sauce about, that was a bad pun, but you get it. Can you give your sauce about EQ? Like which one do you think is a better thing for your mix? EQ or like equalization or multi-band compression?
Well, I mean, you really just put me on the multi-band compression, but I think it all depends on what you're really trying to do. If you're trying to take something like completely out of it, like some low end, I definitely gravitate more towards a multi-band compressor. But as you said, if I'm just trying to shine up a mix or something, or a little bit of something, I'm gonna lean towards EQ on that. Just but I think it's all personal preference.
Yeah, like how like in Josh's class he says EQ is used to like fix, fit, or feature.
Yeah, honestly, I never got that until now.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is, because you got to like fix some shitty like fucking fucky stuff that happened in recording. You can use it to fit it in the mix, kind of like how compression glues the mix together, or you can just use it to like make it shine.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How did you get the placement with Euro Got It?
To be honest with you, that I DM'd Global Trap Star. I think it was either the spring or the fall of 2021, and he just said send me some beats. So I just kept sending him beats. And then I think last fall I got like 2 placements with Global Trap Star. And I didn't send him anything. I just didn't send him anything. And then I think I was out doing something and I saw that he dropped. So I tuned into it just to see if I had any placements on it, because I didn't hear anything about it. And the beats really just were a year old. I didn't even care about those beats at the time. And I guess he got him on the track. Really, I don't even know Euro Got It, to be honest with you. Never had a conversation with him, never texted with him, but I got it through Global Trap Star. So that was kind of cool, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's funny how that works. Like, how I told you about that Chuck guy from like Portland who got the Troy Ave thing that he's milked for the past 1,000,000 years. But
yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice when you get a bigger rapper on it, because I got paid to actually have him on, my beats. So that's always nice.
Yeah, it's always good to like. That's a good thing to kind of like have on like. I guess you could say your resume in a way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your credits in music, who you have placements with, are definitely like, it's your resume.
Yeah. Just say now that we're like kind of wrapping up with the interview, what would you say is like the tip of the week for producers?
Tip of the week, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I'd say just, if you're on Instagram, just be active on there. DM every artist you come across, whether they're big or small. I mean, that's really what I've done, is just really just try to work with every artist I see come across Instagram. Either try to get their phone number. Phone number's cool. Email. I like the phone number better, because I feel like you can build a better connection with them, especially if you have an iPhone, because you can text beats, FaceTime. really just build personal connections with artists, because they always know somebody, and especially a lot of the artists. If you're looking to get outside of Maine, a lot of the artists are in bigger cities, so they always know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, and just send beats, make beats, and send beats. Don't hold them.
Yeah, it's like the 6 degrees of separation, where like somebody is like 6 people away from anybody. Like I'm 6 degrees from Elon Musk or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah. Well, as always, thank you, 1020 Tap, for the interview.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Well, as always, it's a wrap. I'll see you on the next episode of Beats and Critique.